Genres? I'm above them.
Alright, so he's just 3-camp ganking. Okay. Makes sense.
I don't need to work out this good.
Makes sense.
My own.
He was just gonna look to like gank bot after this. And then when he's not gonna be able to find a gank in bot, he's gonna look in my bot. And when he looks in my bot, he's not gonna have a camp to farm. Because I started wolves. Oh yeah, there is.
I don't need hard skill, but the guys are alright.
Field gank number 1 and field gank number 2.
We're more than a band. We're the next era of music.
I just realized I have a quirky top. Interesting. Quirky top. Hope he doesn't mind getting Shaco ganked. That's what's gonna happen to him right now.
Standing out is the old.
If it's so obvious, you're probably wondering, why do I not stay? Honestly, I want to say it's that obvious. I actually might not gank it. It's kind of a 50-50. He might go for scuttle and then he might look for it, or he might just take double scuttle if I look on that play, you know? So it's kind of like a kind of a gamble. I do like gambling, so I mean, gambling. Oh, my favorite.
I'm not like everyone else.
Oh, there he is. Can Corky build full tank and do stupid damage? What? Can he? I don't think I've ever seen that, but you might be onto some forbidden tech that I've never heard of or seen. You might be onto something, my friend. You might be onto something.
The dog from the music video.
Wow. I don't know about the full tank part, but
By the way, if this was KarasMai, we would unironically win this game.
Yeah.
I'm no one-hit wonder.
yeah. He's definitely up here. Dante's Juggernaut tech? Oh, get out of here with that, Nano. I don't want to hear about Dante's 80 carry builds right now. This guy came in here earlier and was cussing at me. I don't want to hear about him. He pissed me off. That guy made me angry. I don't want to think about him or his silly builds. And thank you for that resub, my boy Gabriel. Hope you doing well, my friend. I got a new controller. Oh, this one got kind of wasted. Slammed it for not too much use. Getting shaken. They might try and wrap on this guy. Did want to wrap on that guy. Oh, the box. Grab a little box there.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh, I'm trolling. I queued over it. You wonder why I sweeped here, by the way? Because just in case Shaco was like gonna jump on me. Corki just 1v2'd? Okay, not take Corki, guys, but Dark Seal tier Dirt Corki. So it wasn't quite what we expected, but something good. You're about Snow Moon today? See, Lament, I remember you were saying that you were struggling a little bit with Kayn. Maybe that'll be the secret to you climbing. You know, sometimes it's not about how well you play or, you know, your setup or your runes. It's about how good you look while you're doing it, you know? With a fresh skin like Snow Moon, I mean, that's got to guarantee some LP. Winner's queue? Okay, I really want you guys never to say that in my chat because every time someone says winner's queue, I hard lose the next game. But don't say that. Don't jinx me.
Don't even try.
Don't jinx me. Alright. Shaco bot lane. Let me get the grubs here. Let's stack objectives.
Let's find the lights we can first.
Because we're playing high tempo again, we're only gonna do 2 grubs. Though they were gonna get all 3. Grocery store hair? Okay, man. Stop making fun of me. I literally showered before I streamed. I didn't get to like comb my hair. I didn't get to dry my hair. I didn't get to like doll myself up for stream, you know? I was so exhausted. I didn't even want to stream today because my sleeping pattern has been so trash. I can't sleep longer than like 3 hours. So I just keep sleeping, waking up, sleeping, waking up. And I asked chat to help me, and all they tell me is to smoke weed or start gooning. But chat's no help either. I'm literally on my own. I'm a full-grown adult that has to like fix his own problems. You know how fucked up this is? This guy's 100% running straight bot, by the way. I'll bet you. Odyssey is such a bad skin. Really? You don't like it?
So I'm the best.
Are you one of those people that only likes the Kayn skins because of how good they look? Because people will say that's his ugliest skin, but I think it feels nice. It has some cool animations. I mean, I think Heartsteel's my favorite for like animations and feeling, but looks, I mean, Snow Moon is the best looking, I think.
If not the audacity.
I don't know if they'll ever have better skins than Heartsteel and Snow Moon when it comes to like looks and feeling, but maybe one day. I should invade this guy. Start working out. Alright. I like working out. Oh, they told me twice. Huh. Okay, I respect that. I respect that Janna play. Okay, I respect the Janna play though. Wait, Tenry, you like Odyssey? I swear, everyone always tells me that the ugliest Kayn skin's Odyssey. I don't have a problem with any of them, to be honest, besides Soul Hunter. But even Soul Hunter, it kind of grew on me because someone said, like, blue form when he has the silly hat, that he looks like a Bloodborne Kayn, and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of sick. So, like, I actually don't dislike Soul Hunter anymore because of that one random chatter that said that. He changed my mind. But that one little reference he made, it changed my mind entirely on that skin. But I will say that from as like a outsider, as someone who's like just a watcher, an acknowledger, I guess you could say. I could say that from what I've seen, people always hate on Odyssey the most.
The guys are
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This is how it's done.
Not for like how it plays, but just how it looks. They just call him ugly. They just insult his looks. It's kind of mean, actually, to think about it.
Most don't have
Sad, it didn't work. Wait, what didn't work for Zura? Sweeping just in case Shaco's coming after me. I'm ugly? Yeah, maybe that's why I like the skin. Maybe I relate to it. Maybe I'm ugly too, you know? So when you insult the ugly skin, I'm just thinking, you know what? Ugly's subjective.
Where do you?
This is how it's done. Play the industry or it plays.
Bye bye, buddy. You did.
Get off the stage.
I'll shove the wave in.
Turret plating will fall soon.
I'm not like everyone else.
You know, Odyssey is secretly one of Kayn's best skins because his W is very misleading. His W is the most misleading. Odyssey is like a pay-to-win skin. You want me to explain why? So, when I shoot on my W, I want you to pay attention to something. If you look at the end of the W, see how it's kind of like boxed in? So you can kind of see like the hitbox in entirety. So, the box indicates like the end of the hitbox, right? Like if you look at the tail end of the W, right? With Odyssey, there's no box. It's not boxed in, it's open. So the hitbox is a little bit further than what people think it is. That's one of the perks of Odyssey. I've gone full circle where everyone was saying Odyssey is the best skin ever, and now that there's so many skins to choose from, they're now turning on it. They're calling it the ugly skin. But I will say his W's like very misleading. Dude, it's really good to like sneak a W on people. I swear people will always complain about like, oh dude, how does that hit me? It's not even like, it's bullshit. Every time I use that skin, I'll have people complaining about the W. Well, they know. I know Kayn's W range perfectly. It's the only skin that has that. Every other skin has the box, as far as I know.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
When I'm on stage, I'm in control.
I'm gonna go Serpents just to mess with Sona. I love one-shotting supports. One-shotting supports is like my favorite activity. Oh, you know what? I could have upgraded my boots to tier 3 and then got another lethality item.
Don't try.
Sometimes I like to do that when I win the feats of strength. I'll go like 3 lethality item into grudge. if I lose the feats of strength, I always go 2 lethality item into grudge, but yeah, no, I actually should have done that. That would have been good. Is there any good lethality items that build out of a Warhammer? Don't say Hubris. Nah. Hubris isn't bad, but it's like not bad, but it's like honestly, if I wanted to like guarantee with this, I think Edge of Knight's like my smartest buy. We're gonna set up boxes and be ready for this objective. So honestly, I might send the Rift into the objective. Not kidding. Not kidding.
Everything I have, I earned.
Unstoppable.
All right. Voltaic doesn't build out of a Warhammer yet. Donut. That's a brutalizer. Yeah, donut. Whee! Ugh. Ow. I think that's pretty worth. Flash and a barrier. I think you flash. Actually, I don't know if you flash, to be honest. Oh, just got baited. That's my fault. Imagine putting your CV in LoL, then one-shotting Sup is my favorite thing. It is! As an assassin, it used to be 80 carries, but honestly, supports are more obnoxious than 80 carries in recent age. With 80 carries, everybody one-shots them, you know? Unless they have Dantes build, everybody can one-shot them, you know? Tanks, dude, frickin' full tank Mundo will one-shot them. But supports, oh, they have so many ways to survive. They have like that item that gives them like damage resist. They have ability to take resolve. They have heal. They have like Seraphs. They have like so many ways to survive and be tanky. They must all die. I see next patch they're changing Otacon to make it so it's gonna spawn like equally top as it does with bot. What's the new Red King build you've been cooking up? There's actually 3. I'll post if you're into like short-term or oh my god, I can't speak English. If you're into more like short-term content, like infographics, like little like page guides, I'm gonna have one made probably by the end of the week. Post it on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all that. Whatever you guys are either following or in. Post everywhere. And if you're into long-form content, well, I uploaded all 3 videos already on YouTube, so today's video, if you look at the top of the stream where it shows the pinned messages, you'll see the, that's my newest build that I've been doing. It's really good. And then yesterday I posted a video on Eclipse, and then last week I posted a video on Voltaic. So there's 3 different Red Kayn builds you can go right now. So Red Kayn's quite diverse, and he's very strong right now. Kayn, if you guys don't know this, Kayn's actually considered S+ tier. If you're Emerald Plus, so if you're Emerald, Diamond, or below that, if you're any elo below Diamond and you play Kayn, Kayn is S+ tier for you. If you play Kayn in a high elo, he's considered B tier, but honestly I wouldn't consider him B tier. I'd still say he's higher than that. I think just because his pick rate isn't that high, so they don't consider him that high. They gave Otacon to kill Corki. That can't be right. Oh, let's kill this Fiora. I miss you too, Tough Shot. Hope been well, buddy. I wanted to show off my new Red Kayn builds on stream so you guys didn't have to check the YouTube and you could just watch it live. But every game is a Blue Kayn game, which is so weird because I was mentioning yesterday that like 95% of my games in the past month have been just pure Red Kayn. Whether I was in Korea or even playing in NA, it was like just red. But this account's MMR is playing in like with GMs and chows, so I guess in GM in NA it's freaking it's good for Blue Kayn, I suppose. I wasn't expecting it. Because, I mean, you know, you can't play red into an Aurora, Ezreal, Sona, Shaco. I mean, you're good, but you're going to find a lot more success with Blue Kayn, right? So. Every GM, Chow, jungler player you ask said Kayn is coin flip this patch. Well, the thing is that you're asking people that don't play Kayn what their thoughts on Kayn is this patch. That's like asking me what my thoughts are on playing Viego this patch. Ask me my thoughts on playing Viego. I can say anything. It's not gonna give you like an actual answer. The thing is, you always bring up these like non-points lament, and it's kind of just like pointless. Cause it's like, what do you want me to say about that? Like, you're asking people that are like, just because you're GM or challenger doesn't mean you have insight on every single champion. If you ask me my thoughts on like Nunu, I wouldn't be able to tell you how good or bad Nunu is, if it's like a viable pick. If you're really good at a champion, you can play it no matter what.
Enemy double kill.
I don't think League's ever been different in that way. The stats will say otherwise. If I'm telling you that Kayn's good, and the stats are telling you Kayn's good, but you could ask 20 challenger players, and none of them play Kayn. If Kayn's good, and if they all say, "Oh yeah, I don't know how Kayn is right now," he feels coin flip. I don't think that changes anything. It's just like a non-point. Like, who cares? Like what? Like, he's not coin flip. Technically, I mean, every champ in the game could be coin flip. No champ has like higher than a 50% win rate. The highest win rate champ in the game for jungle right now, I think, is like 52. That's still pretty much a coin flip. Flip a coin 50 times. I'm sure heads will have, or heads or tails, either or will have like a 52% win rate. The other one will not. It's just like non-points, you know what I mean? Couldn't you tell by having to play against it? Playing against it is different than playing it, because you understanding how to counter something doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. Like, okay, for a good counter argument to that, I could say, okay, Kayn actually counters Graves because when I play against Graves, I always beat Graves. But if anyone else who plays Kayn plays against Graves, I guarantee you they will hard lose that matchup because it's extremely hard to play. Just because one person or 10 people or 20 people have experience into something and they're, you know, able to play with it or against it, like you can play with something and understand like kind of how it works and understand the strengths and weaknesses of it. But I don't think you can understand how actually good a champ is unless you're playing that champ quite consistently. Because it's about consistency. Dantes can play like 10 games of Kayn and win 9 of them, which I've seen him do, believe it or not. And, you know, much love to Dantes, but his opinion would still not hold as much weight to someone who plays Kayn like hundreds of games, right? That's still more than like, you know, the average player, but I mean, like he still has like a good amount of weight, but it's not like crazy. Because let's say it's Kayn in a bunch of bad matchups. Let's say it's only good matchups, you know, this game's not like super cut and dry. If I only play this champion into good matchups, I wouldn't lose a game. If I only play this champion into bad matchups, I'd lose more than I won, and you guys would probably think I'm trash. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I go like overall statistic, like from like everyone's games, like u.gg, apps like that, that tell you like the tier list. I think those are pretty legit. Because when judging like a few people's experiences as opposed to like judging everybody's experiences, like 88,000 plus games of Kayn, Emerald Plus, saying that he's S plus tier, I think that's a pretty good metric. And then in Masters, he's I think like 49.6% win rate or something like that, which is pretty good for a champion that's like in a not so favorable meta. Because he would have a much higher win rate if those Kayn players that were playing Kayn understood the matchups better. But sometimes they don't understand the matchups, so he struggles a little bit, you know? And right now, I think it is a harder time to play Kayn in higher elo, not based on like him actually being bad, but just because the matchups are hard to understand. Which means I just need to do a better job of being informative. You know? And it's good for business, so I'm liking it. But I would 100% disagree that anyone that thinks Kayn's weak, because stats don't lie, and you know, feeling when I play him, it doesn't feel weak. Oh! Oh! I fucked! I prefer blue. Both are decent. I think red's better right now. Like, way better. Blue's also not bad either. See, that's why